Welcome to Myths, Mysteries and All Things Weird, the channel where we dive deep into the unexplained, the profound and the thought-provoking. Today we're tackling one of the greatest questions of all time. Does the universe provide evidence of a creator? Join me as we explore the fine-tuning of the cosmos, the origin of life and the mysteries of existence. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with our latest episodes. Let's begin. Let's start with fine-tuning. Scientists have identified over 30 fundamental constants in the universe. Values like the strength of gravity, the charge of electrons, and the cosmological constant. Each one is so precisely calibrated that even a minuscule change would make life, or even the universe itself, impossible. For example, let's look at gravity. If the gravitational constant were altered by just 1 part, in 10 to the 60th power, stars could not form, and life as we know it would be impossible. To put that in perspective, imagine throwing a dart at a target the size of a proton from across the galaxy and hitting bullseye. It's a precision so incredible that many argue it cannot be mere coincidence. Similarly, the cosmological constant, which determines the rate of the universe's expansion, is fine-tuned to 1 part in 10 to the 120th power. If it were slightly larger, the universe would have expanded too quickly for galaxies to form. If it were smaller, the universe would have collapsed back on itself. This level of precision defies comprehension. Some scientists describe this fine-tuning as the Goldilocks principle, where everything is just right for life. The odds of these constants aligning by random chance are so astronomically low that many physicists have begun to question whether it's possible without some guiding intelligence. Next, consider the origin of the universe itself. The Big Bang Theory tells us that everything, all space, time, energy and matter, emerged from a single infinitely dense point roughly 13.8 billion years ago. But what caused the Big Bang? Where did that initial energy come from? The laws of thermodynamics provide fascinating clues. The first law states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed. Yet here we are, in a universe filled with energy. This apparent paradox raises profound questions. If energy cannot arise from nothing, what or who brought it into existence? Furthermore, the second law of thermodynamics tells us that the universe is constantly moving toward entropy or disorder. If the universe were infinitely old, it would already be in a state of maximum entropy. The fact that we observe an ordered universe suggests a finite beginning, a moment of creation. Stephen Hawking himself, though not a theist, once said, "The odds against a universe like ours emerging out of something like the Big Bang are enormous." I think there are religious implications. Many believe that the universe's beginning points to a cause beyond time and space, a transcendent creator. Now let's move closer to home, to life itself. DNA, the molecule that carries the instructions for all living organisms, is often referred to as the language of life. In every cell of your body, there are about 3 billion base pairs of genetic information. It's like an encyclopedia encoded in a 4-letter alphabet. But where did this information come from? Natural processes can explain many things, but information, such as that found in DNA, is fundamentally different. Information implies purpose and intent. To illustrate this, consider a book. Ink and paper can exist without a writer, but the information contained within the book requires an author. Similarly, the precise sequences in DNA suggest an intelligent source. The complexity doesn't stop there. Proteins, the building blocks of life, require amino acids arranged in specific sequences. The odds of even a single functional protein forming by chance are estimated at 1 in 10 to the 164th power. For context, the number of atoms in the observable universe is about 10 to the 80th power. The sheer improbability of life arising without guidance has led many scientists to consider the possibility of a creator. Have you ever wondered why the universe is just right for us? This is the essence of the anthropic principle. Consider Earth's position in the solar system, the so-called Goldilocks zone, where conditions are just right for liquid water. Or the fact that our atmosphere contains precisely the right mix of gases to support life. But it doesn't stop there. The size of the Moon and its distance from Earth are just right to stabilize our planet's axial tilt, which ensures stable seasons. Even Jupiter plays a role by acting as a cosmic shield, deflecting asteroids that could otherwise threaten life on Earth. It's as though the universe knew we were coming. Some argue this is evidence of a creator who designed the cosmos with life in mind. Others suggest a multiverse, an infinite number of universes where ours just happens to be the one that supports life. But even that idea raises questions. Who or what created the multiverse? One of the most profound mysteries of all is consciousness. How does a collection of atoms and molecules give rise to self-awareness, creativity, and moral understanding? Neuroscience has made incredible progress in mapping the brain, but the hard problem of consciousness remains unsolved. Some suggest that consciousness itself is evidence of a spiritual reality. After all, if we're simply the product of random processes, why should we have any sense of right and wrong? Why should we feel awe, love, or a longing for meaning? These intangible qualities point for many to a creator who imbued us with a spark of the divine. Philosopher Alvin Plantinga has argued that if naturalism and evolution are both true, we would have no reason to trust our cognitive faculties, as they would be aimed at survival rather than truth. This suggests that our ability to reason and perceive truth may come from a higher source. Mathematics is often called the language of the universe. From the spiral patterns of galaxies to the fractal geometry of snowflakes, math underpins the structure of reality. Yet math isn't physical, it's abstract. So why does the universe adhere so perfectly to mathematical laws? Einstein once said, "The most incomprehensible thing about the universe is that it is comprehensible." Sir Isaac Newton, a devout believer, saw his scientific discoveries as uncovering the divine blueprint of creation. Other renowned scientists, such as Johannes Kepler, Blaise Pascal, and even modern physicists like John Polkinghorne, have spoken about their faith in God. For them, the harmony between math and the physical world reflects the mind of a rational creator. From the fine-tuning of the cosmos to the intricate design of DNA, from the origin of the universe to the mysteries of consciousness, the evidence seems to point towards something greater than ourselves. Of course, science doesn't claim to prove or disprove God, but for many, the beauty, complexity, and order of the universe feel like the signature of a creator. What do you think? Is it all just a cosmic accident, or is there a higher intelligence behind it all? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more explorations into the mysteries of existence. Until next time, stay curious.